We are so back, baby. No intro, nothing like that. Cold start, we're back, baby. I am so happy to be talking about the dangers in my heart again on the channel, guys. Y'all thought I wasn't gonna finish it on the channel, huh? Y'all really thought I'd let you down like that. No, 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 no. I wasn't around for a bit, but we're here, baby, and we're gonna continue it. And we get one of the most adorable episodes to come back to. We're going to start immediately where I left off on the channel. So we're going over episode 7 today, guys. And we will finish it. Regardless of the new season airing this season, we're finishing The Dangers in My Heart on my channel. And maybe one other series from last season as well. I'm still thinking about that one. Don't worry, new shows from this season are still going to be coming. Like, by this point, you guys have probably already seen my Spice and Wolf video. And I promise you Mushoku Tensei is coming too. But for now, let's get back into The Dangers in My Heart with episode 7 today, because it was adorable. I absolutely love that the episode opens up with Ichikawa and his family just watching the speech from our previous episode with his sisters. Like, damn, the girls are gonna flock him now. And he is mortified, bro. I love that his sister is just messing with him the whole time, too. Like, damn, what if this gets you a bunch of new fans, bro? You gonna have what it takes to tell them, sorry, I like someone else. When the time comes? Will he? I don't know. We'll have to see later this episode. And as we transition to the school the next day, it is awkward, bro. As Ichikawa has to realize, Yamada really does like me, huh? Because remember, in our previous episode, they both had really big moments where Ichikawa finally has to accept to himself, Yamada does like me. Oh, but nothing's changed, guys. Oh, no, no, no. Or has it? And it's here Kobayashi comes up to Yamada and says, hey, the basketball club's going out to karaoke to celebrate everyone who graduated. Come with us, Yamada. And you know, guys, that's nothing out of the ordinary. That's a very common thing. Even Ichikawa thinks so for a bit. That is, until he realizes, wait a minute. The guys on the team are gonna be there too? Wait a minute. I love the fact that he's fighting with himself the whole time. Like, no, me, don't do it. Don't do it. You know how this'll look. Don't do it. As he follows them anyway. Knowing full well that this might be a little bit creepy. But nonetheless, we can't have these other guys getting close to Yamada. No, 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 no. But as Ichikawa starts looking into the room, he realizes, you know, I was overthinking stuff. This is Yamada. Girl hasn't gotten food out of her mouth the entire time she's been here. I'm overreacting a bit. That is, until he gets confronted by, oh, lo and behold, some fangirls of his now, who literally drag him into the room. Bro, that would be so damn awkward. As Kobayashi even asks him, like, what are you doing here? And he runs out! He runs out back into the next room! And this man is mortified. To the point where Yamada goes and finds him and sits in this room with him. We gotta have a little talk. As she tells Ichikawa, you know, I kind of quit the basketball club early. I feel a little out of place there right now. Meaning that she didn't want to be there either. As she asks him, what are you doing here though, Ichikawa? And now our boy's got to make a decision. Does he lie about it or is he honest? But before he can even do that, I love that Yamada always challenges him. As she just asks him flat out, did you follow me here? And of course our boy frantically denies it. So instead, she changes gears here. Yamada's more smart than you would think, as she tells him, and as she asks him instead, did you hear me say that I like someone the other day? And we all know, hell yes he did. They both know he did too. As Yamada starts saying, you know, when I said that out loud, my heart started to race. It was like I was realizing it myself for the first time. And because of that, I've been acting a little weird all day today. Because you see, Yamada thinks he's worried about that he's worried about her being weird all day today. And I love that when faced with Yamada's earnestness and her just flat out honesty with him, he says, dude, you gotta be real with her. You gotta confront yourself here. And he tells her the truth. As he tells her, you know, I just didn't like seeing you go out with those basketball guys. This little bashful prick, man. God, I love Ichikawa. And of course, she's super happy to hear that. And she starts messing with him like, oh, really now? Poke, 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 poke. And of course, as everyone else sees that, they literally drag them both into the other room. And they have Ichikawa sing. Dude, that's the best opening we've gotten in the show so far. He sings the opening, and we transition into the opening. Bro, this is the beginning of the episode. We are 6 minutes into the video. The episode technically just started. God, this show's so good, dude. What a great, amazing intro, by the way. 10 out of 10, dude. But alright, with that amazing intro sequence out of the way, let's get into the real meat and potatoes of our episode today, as we meet up with Hara, who immediately tells Ichikawa, you know, there's something I want to talk to you about. As Yamada's like, oh really, Hara? Do tell. Yandere-ness aside, we actually find out that Hara just wants to invite Yamada out with them. As she says, you know, is it alright if Kanzaki comes with us? As Yamada quickly realizes, like, wait a minute though, wouldn't it be in the way if it's like a date or anything, Hara? As Hara tells her, actually, I don't really know why, but Kanzaki suggested inviting you to come along. I wonder why. As Yamada asks her, wait, so are you guys going out? As she says, no, not at all. Bro, somewhere Kanzaki's heart's probably breaking all of a sudden. He doesn't even know why. Like, oh, why is my heart broken all of a sudden? Oh, I'm in immense pain. As Ichikawa says, so you two go out together all the time, but you're still not going out, huh? Who does something like that? I love how they both look at him like Yamada's like, shut up, Ichikawa. But Hara's like, shut the hell up. You of all people, shut up. I like how Ichikawa's just like, you can ditch Yamada if she's being annoying, it's fine. But Hara's like, oh, no. You're coming too. As she reminds Ichikawa that, remember, this Saturday is March 14th, as he realizes it's White Day. And as they both agree to go, our double date begins. Oh boy. Now, just in case you guys don't know what White Day is, it's kind of like the opposite of Valentine's Day. Where in Japan, on March 14th, a month later, it's when the guys actually give chocolate back to the girls that gave them chocolate. It's literally the reverse of Valentine's Day, just in case you guys didn't know. So now it's Ichikawa's time to be put in the spotlight. Oh boy. And it's here as we transition to the day of the date. As Ichikawa's going there, he actually runs into Hara here. And because they're on the same train, so they just start talking a bit. And I love the fact that Hara just completely messes with him. Like, oh, you're here early, Ichikawa. What are you doing? You're shopping for White Day? Huh? Hara knows, dude. I love the fact that she just calls him on it like, oh, yeah, it's for Yamada, isn't it? As this man's like, if it's Hara, I guess it's fine if she knows. She already knows anyway. As he tells her, you know, I just can't really decide what I want to get Yamada back. As Hara actually suggests, you know, why don't we go together and I can help you pick something out a bit. Nothing could possibly go wrong here, guys. I like the fact that as they immediately start looking, Ichikawa's gotta ask himself, like, is this situation okay? Note to self, guys, by the way, if you have to ask yourself that question, it's probably not okay. Just saying. As Ichikawa starts telling her that, I can't really make her anything, can I? That'd be kind of creepy, wouldn't it? As she asks him, well, what did you get from her? And he tells her, well, I got a cupcake. I like how she calls him on it, too. Like, all right, well, how'd that make you feel? And he's like, I was pretty happy. I was kind of happy. But there's a difference between something she makes and something I make. As Hara says, I'm not so sure about that, Ichikawa. She's right, by the way. So it's here as they start looking around for stuff. They look at some jewelry, and Ichikawa's like, it'd be a little weird of me to get her some jewelry, huh? So Hara's like, all right, what about a hat then? So he's like, a hat for Yamada, huh? That could look pretty cute. And who should happen to overhear that little comment? Why, Yamada herself. Yandere mode activates. But not just for her. Kanzaki's there too. He overheard that as well. And Ichikawa's got daggers staring into him right now. Hara immediately realized the situation and says, you look cute too, Yamada. Right? Right, Ichikawa? She looks cute too. Right, Ichikawa? So as you all can see, our double date is off to a fantastic start. And it's here as we transition to a bit later in our date. We get a extremely relatable scene for me personally. As you know, everyone's sitting down to eat. No one forgetting about what happened earlier, by the way. Oh, no. We see that everyone's eating, except for Hara. She's holding herself back because she's very self-conscious. But that stomach growl, though, tells you differently. That girl hungry. As Kanzaki's like, she's always like this, Ichikawa. This is why I invited Yamada, so she could feel like she can eat and feel completely fine. As Kanzaki's like, you're cute enough as you are already, as he tries to force her to eat. And I love what Ichikawa says here, because he's right on the money, as he tells Kanzaki, drop it, man, drop it. You're just forcing your own opinion on her. What if she doesn't want to be the way she is? You don't get to stop her from wanting to change herself. He is so right on the money about that. Guys, I used to be really big myself, and people would say all the time, like, no, you don't need to change. You're fine how you are. But if that person feels like they want to change, you have to let them. You can't force them to change. You have to let them change on their own, with their own two hands. As Ichikawa starts realizing that, I'm here because I want to change too. And it's here Kanzaki realizes, you're right, Ichikawa, as he tells Hara, but I'll still like you no matter if you're fat or skinny, because I like the you that's happy when she's eating. And hearing that, who's gonna say no to that? As she's like, well, I guess I could eat if you're so insistent about it. It's just a nice little cute scene for once, so I wanted to talk about it a bit. And it's here in that moment we see Kanzaki actually gives Hara his White Day gift. Man's got some balls, I'll give him that. He gives her a nice little cutlery set, which of course makes her very happy. I love how after the fact Ichikawa realizes, wait, Yamada picked out that cutlery set? Kanzaki's like, yeah, I showed up early and I was looking for something and I ran into Yamada and we went shopping together. Bro, if I was Ichikawa, I would be heated. Like, you got some nerve, bro. And he does get heated as he says, hey, you don't talk to her. You don't look at her. You don't go shopping with her alone. Yamada's mine. And of course, who overhears this again but Yamada? This time, though, it's a very nice scene. Our boy got a real critical hit right here. And now it's awkward for completely different reasons. And it's here after the fact. This man Kanzaki just now realizes, wait, so you like Yamada? Like, bro, like, that's not the most obvious thing ever. Like, hello? Hello? As Ichikawa's like, I know, right? Me and her, crazy idea, right? But it's here, Kanzaki tells him something that Ichikawa really needs to hear from someone besides Yamada, actually. As he says, you really think that's weird? Because, you know, everyone always says you're a good guy, Ichikawa. That speech of yours was great, too. It was almost like you found yourself in that moment. I think you're a good fit for Yamada, actually. Our boy Ichikawa just needs a boost to his confidence, and he needs to hear this from someone besides Yamada. Because obviously Yamada's gonna be nice and tell him, like, what she thinks, but hearing it from someone else, someone who you're maybe not as close with, or another guy or something like that, that helps out someone so much. Take it from a guy. That helps your confidence out tremendously. But we don't have the time for that, guys, because it's here all of a sudden. We're in an emergency, as Hara suddenly says, oh no, guys, I lost Yamada. What are we gonna do? Let's split up to look for her, guys. We'll go this way. Ichikawa, you go anywhere else. But immediately as they split up, oh my lord, Yamada, we found you. Ichikawa found you. How'd that happen? And I love as she's dragging him away, he literally says, that was a bit much, wasn't it? That was a little bit much, Yamada, don't you think? As she tells him, I don't know what you're talking about. I was lost. And it's here, now that it's just the two of them. It's our moment of truth. As Ichikawa starts to realize to himself that, you know, on Valentine's Day, Yamada had to be brave. That took so much bravery for her to give me that gift. I need to step up myself. As he says, I need to stop looking at anything else. All I need is to think about her. And it's here mustering his courage. He gives her a muffin just like she gave him. Funny how he thought that baking something for her would make him look creepy. But he had that all along with him today. And Yamada just starts going to town on it, dude. She's so happy as he's like, wait, no, one bite at a time, please. Don't just swallow it all. Because as she's eating it, she suddenly realizes there's something inside the muffin. And upon closer examination, we see it's a dog keychain. Because she loves dogs so much. Funny how he said, oh, jewelry would look creepy if I gave that to her, right? Yet he had that in there the entire time today already as well. And it's here after her finding that. He walks off because he's embarrassed. He can't face himself. And this moment here is why this show is special and so much better than so many other romance series. As Yamada chases him down, she doesn't let him run away. And she tells him, put it on me. And as he does put it on her, she asks him, how's it look on me? And it's here, without even realizing it, he speaks from his heart. And he tells her, you look so cute I could die. Just like this series, man, is so cute I could die. And it is just an absolutely beautiful scene, man. As again, he's forced to confront himself and admit, I really like this girl. As he realizes, this is the smallest but most important step forward for both of us. And with that, our episode ends. Now, I've said this plenty of times in videos, but the reason why this series is just so special, in my opinion, and just so much better than the other series around it. It's just from the simple fact that both characters are just so amazing. What really, truly, the reason I think I love this series so much is the fact that Yamada, throughout the whole series, isn't exactly pushy with Ichikawa, but throughout the entire thing, throughout all of their interactions, notice how she forces him to confront her with things. She forces him to express his emotions to her. She doesn't let him run away. She's not pushy, but she gives him the opportunity to express himself, because he has a habit of running from himself, his emotions. That's why in the beginning of the series, he leans so far into, like, the creepy mentality. I want to kill everyone and all that. That's why, because he's running from his real emotions. And throughout all of their interactions, she's constantly making him confront himself. Confront his emotions. Confront how he really feels, how he truly is as a person. And she helps him to grow. And in doing so, he has been helping her to grow throughout the series. It's literally beautiful, man. And that's why this series is so amazing. Because these two characters only bring out the best of each other. And it's just amazing to see, guys. I'm so happy that it's back on the channel. I'm so happy, dude. Oh, I can't wait to get into some stuff in some later episodes. Oh, I can't wait, dude. I really can't. This video ended up being longer than I wanted to. But it's the return, baby, so I thought I'd spoil you guys a little bit. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I don't care that we're in a new season, bro. We're finishing this on the channel, and it's going to be amazing. So let me know your thoughts down below. Oh, man. I can't wait. I really can't wait. Oh, I'm giddy. I'm giddy right now, dude. So until next time, I hope you all have a great day, week, month, and year. And until then, deuces, have a blessed day. And I'll see you guys real soon for the next episode. Deuces.